RoqCute. I'm Torrie.
I'm Sydney.
I'm Ricky.
He's Ricky. Yay!
Welcome back, everyone. On this week's edition, we'll be interviewing Ricky Reed from Wallpaper, philanthropist, father, author, lover of animals.
He doesn't even need us. He can do this on his own. What are we doing here? Okay, so how did you decide to call yourself Wallpaper?
Essentially, I was in college and I was doing drugs. I wasn't really doing drugs, but I had some weird ideas about trying to make fun of what was going on in popular culture, insinuating that it's all wallpaper and it's all kind of background noise and BS. It was a statement. It was like a satirical statement I was trying to make when I was in college.
Look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where do you draw your influence from?
Oh man, if I had $1 for every time I was asked that question, I would be so rich. I draw my influences from all kinds of things. I mean, not just musical, but I draw my influences from Novena. Novena, you're in here. Why don't you just come and...
Sorry! I just need my makeup.
Novena influences me greatly.
Hey.
Mostly from her.
Sorry.
They're awesome hair. Yeah, I love it, by the way.
Awesome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Space door, close.
So, how does it feel knowing that YouTube celebrities, the Janoskians, made a single out of the chorus of your song, fucking best song ever?
Good. I mean, it's flattering. They are, when that first started going down, I was like kind of confused, and then we talked to them, and they're cool dudes, and I don't mind that they're doing that. I think that what they did with the song was different and unique and cool for people in Australia to hear that, you know. So I'm down. I like those guys.
Awesome.
They're homies.
So, the end of the Noise tour is approaching pretty rapidly.
Mm-hmm.
What has been your most memorable show so far on this tour?
My most memorable show on this tour, actual show, is probably Denver. Denver was bananas. Portland was really special. As far as like big party nights, Chicago, New Orleans. New Orleans was the biggest party on the tour. Afterwards, things got thoroughly out of hand. It was great. It was really good.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Which band have you grown closest to on this tour?
I couldn't answer that. I mean, because I guess closest, like, I mean, I would say because we've become equally good friends with all the bands, but I think if you want to really use the word close, it would literally be New Beat Fun because we share the bus with them. So not only are we emotionally close as we are with all the other bands, we're physically bumping into each other in the hallway, and you get up to go pee in the morning and someone's jumping out of their bunk and everyone's brushing their teeth up against each other. So we're very close to them. They're cool though.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
How did you do in the Noise tour basketball face-off?
Oh, I did okay. I would say that I'm like probably solidly in the middle, like, of the skill levels of players. There's some that are less good and some that are really good. I think I'm right there in the middle. Wallpaper, we didn't have like a wallpaper team. We had to make teams that were all mixed of the bands. I will say that Nat and Sean from 303 are fucking unstoppable. They're really good. And Nat's also 6'7", so it's not fair.
Not really.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
What's the strangest tour story you can think of from all the tours?
You know, I can't say it on camera. One that comes to mind. Strangest that I can actually talk about. I'm trying to think. Well, I just saw a guy do yo-yo tricks on stage. The opening band. That was pretty strange. Almost anything I can say, I really can't repeat. Just trust me when I say that I've seen things that I will remember for a lifetime, but I will never repeat to my grandchildren. Let's leave it at that.
What would be your ideal day off for you?
Yesterday was an ideal day off. Portland. Super sophisticated. Brunch with an old friend. Took his puppy to the dog park. Did some puppy training. Right? A girl drove me up to this like old house in the hills and like that overlooks all of Portland.
Wow.
Back rub. Professional, not from the girl. Got a massage. Best Indian food in Portland. Best ice cream in Portland. And then a lot of drinking. Watching a bunch of viral videos in the hotel room. And I think we've closed it out with an episode of American Horror Story.
Sounds like a pretty amazing
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good
Anyone's
day off
curious,
to me.
that's the day off 101 how to do it.
Definitely.
The initial purpose of RoqCute was to connect fans and artists by proving to each that they're not alone in what they're going through. So would you be willing to share any of your own struggles to help those watching that they're not alone?
Struggles, yeah. I mean, like, you're saying the kind of struggles that the kids go through?
Yeah.
And yeah, oh, totally. I mean, you know, the thing is that part of being in a band and all that is projecting an image of having it all figured out, you know, and having everything sorted and under control. But the bottom line is that as an artist and musician, we go through so much rejection, you know, people not wanting to book your band, not wanting to hear your demo, whatever it is, like growing up, you know, getting dumped by girlfriends along the way, like all that same hard stuff that junior high, high school, college age, you know, guys and girls are all going through. All of us have had those same share of hardships. None of us grew up with wealthy families or anything. Like, we all had to claw our way to where we are. And this lifestyle, even as it is now, is not, it's a lot of fun, but it's also not easy. It's still challenging and grueling, and you have to really stick your head down and stay working hard.
Do you have any advice for fans of yours going through these difficult struggles?
Yeah. Don't ever put someone else ahead of you or above you, whether it be a friend who pushes you around or someone that you're dating or you think you're in love with or whatever. If you put yourself first and your needs first, not just as far as health and whatnot, but also as far as what you're into, what you're creating, what that thing is that you love. Anything from video games to making music to sports to writing to drawing to comic books, whatever it is, focus on you, do you, and if you're good at that and you're pushing that, then no one can take it away from you, no one can hurt you. It's huge.
To get away from the super serious stuff, what is your favorite song to play live?
I like it when me and 303 and Brian from Somerset sing I Believe I Can Fly a cappella. That's my favorite thing live right now. Space Jam.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs. Oh, I hate cats.
Cute dogs.
Dogs.
Sorry, Sydney.
We're big dog fans, Brian.
I kind of love both. So.
I'm also allergic to the cats.
Oh.
But before I was allergic, I hated them still.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
so much.
Okay.
Sorry, cats.
Any venue or festival that you want to play but haven't played yet?
Oh man, Bonnaroo. I want to play in Australia. I want to play in West Africa. I want to play at the bottom of the ocean. The lost city of Atlantis. Wallpaper. An evening with Wallpaper live from Atlantis
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
in snorkeling gear. That'd be tight.
Okay, if you could work with anybody, alive or dead, who would you work with?
George Washington,
George Washington?
because he could not tell a lie. He would never try to screw me over like in a contract together situation. I don't know what his musical skills are, but like the bottom line is I would know that I could trust him, and he could, like, you know, harvest all kinds of cherry trees in the orchard and just do cool stuff. I mean, he's the first president of the United States, guys. That's what I want to work with. Let's be honest. He's on the dollar bill.
Okay.
Wasn't expecting that one.
No.
Yeah, you know.
She made a point.
Yeah. It's a pretty good point to make.
Cool.
Is there anything else you would like your fans to know?
No. Well. No. No, I think they at this point they know pretty decently what I'm about. Maybe the only thing I would send them off with is that message to do you, DUYU, do you, like Froyo, only you. Yeah.
Sounds good.
It does sound good. Okay, well, thank you so much for doing the interview with us. We had
Thanks,
a
ladies.
really fun time. Thanks
I
you
had a
guys
fun
for
time,
watching. Make sure you check them out if you haven't yet.
This
Links
is
below.
wallpaper.com.
Wallpaper.com.
Yes.